All right, guys, we're going right into game number 3 on board with the captain of Team Kaliber, Sharp, on your screen. Sloppy shots there for a moment, but he's able to pick up Studdy. Meanwhile, you saw all the early kills going in favor of Team Kaliber. They have quite a bit of pressure. Team Kaliber has the right side locked down with Theory over there. You got Sharp down the middle. 2 players around the cuts on the left side. Neslo was working with Goonjar, and Sharp's got one more player to beat. Here's the capture from Theory. Sharp in a position to rally. There is a player coming off spawn. That was Replays working with Studdy coming out of the bar. But first blood goes to this TK squad, who desperately needs to win this game 3 to keep themselves alive in this series and potentially the rest of this season. Remember, Denial, one more map. I guess they have one match less in the win column as well as loss column than TK in the overall standings. Team Kaliber could distance themselves by 2 match wins if they're able to somehow come back and win this series. Otherwise, Denial will bump them down to 9th place, as Denial will move up to 7th. Base defense trying to be supplied here, but another kill, actually, that was Sharp inside the base. And unfortunately, it's 2-0 at the start. Denial's going to watch a 3rd go through as Zuma trying to run across and do some scoring of his own. 1 player to beat on defense, and it looks like that was just taken care of by Replays. Easy cap for Zuma. Action inside the bakery. Zuma, a big defensive kill there, coming off the score. Gonna keep it rolling here with a player at tank. Their base completely empty, and they've already captured twice. So nice decision to no longer turtle up inside and play base D. They're getting aggressive, and it's working out for them. A 1-point game. After 2 minutes and 10 seconds, we see Replays getting in position for a tying capture. 1 defender doubled back. That's going to be Neslo. Neslo in the one-on-one versus Replays. Replays pre-firing, gets the kill, and we're all tied up at 3 apiece. 1 player pushing past Replays. He does see it last second, turns on Sharp. More players inside the base. That time it was stopped by Theory as Denial almost took the lead. However, Replays still pushing up. You see 1 player in support. He's going to fall, so it's all up to Replays by himself. Won't be able to get the kills. It's Theory and Sharp going on that big defensive spree. On the other side, it looks like TK trying to get aggressive from Goonjar. Let's see what he can do pushing out of 10. Player right behind Goon, waits till the very last second to cut him down. Theory also falling on that mid street. So defense needs to be put up as all 4 members of Denial, you know they're going to be surging forward. Last man alive inside is going to be Theory, who wins his one-on-one against Replays. Saints takes out Sharp on the right side, though, and here comes the Denial pinch one more time. And it looks like Solid D is going to go down. So we got Neslo right down the center. You got Sharp picking up the first of 4. Gonna find kill number 2 any moment. Actually, he looks away just as that player sneaks behind the fence and cuts him down from behind. It's Replays. Replays, pressure on mid-street. Is gonna clean up the other defender, or is he just gonna run right by? Waits till the very last second. Nade going out. And that tactical just a second late. Zuma on mid-street is going to be rotating as Saints will score. That is going to be the lead-taking capture from Saints. And Zuma is in here to make it a 2-point advantage if he can sneak this one through. He does. Big game so far from Denial after being stuck in their base and scored on twice. They've bounced right back. The defense has been solid up until this point, where finally we see Theory with some pressure, and even then, Theory is unable to score. Goonjar's attempt now in the back. Meanwhile, it looks like Neslo and Sharp are focusing on defense. Nice kills from Goon, 2 very tough ones. Can he slide through? He does! 1-point game here going into the half. We have 30 seconds left. I expect both teams to play defense, and just as I say that, you'll notice all those orange arrows from Denial surging forward. Now they start to pull back, and Goonjar, he doesn't know it, but he can just go right here. Only 1 player to beat. And Goon will get through. 5-5. What a capture from Goonjar in the final seconds. Can he play defense? He does. Phenomenal job by TK to bounce back from being down 2 captures in the final minute. And for anyone having some issues where you see the gameplay too light or too dark, do me a favor, change your quality on the stream. I have it up here in the office and it looks just fine to me. I realize some of you at home may have a different experience. We hope to get that sorted as soon as possible. Thanks for hanging out with me though tonight. A little bonus work after work's over. Get some preview of what's to come here in Season 3 playoffs. Two top contenders at the start of the season. A lot of questions on how strong Denial would be. They opened up on fire. They were in the top 4 at 14-10 before hitting a terrible cold streak, going 10 losses out of their last 12 matches, including a 6 and a 4-game losing streak. Denial, though, looking to stop that 4-game streak with a big win over TK, another bubble squad, and they could close it out with a 3-0 here. It's a 1-point advantage for Denial, though, with 4 minutes left on the clock. Looking at the minimap, not a whole lot of action. TK checking every single corner as they move out. Goonjar, the farthest pushed up, won't be able to get far. Sharp, he knows he's got to cover where Goonjar was watching. He's going to get 1 out of 10 or none. Out comes a flying Saints, deals with him. Theory's in no position to stop it. Here could be the cap from Replays. Nice job back at home as Goon picks up the 2-piece to keep TK alive. Saints roaming around this middle street, picked up 2. He's going to go straight for the capture now. His teammates in the kill feed. That's Study with the knife on Theory. One-on-one in the bakery, a big one there. His opponents inside the bar, no one in position to stop him. There is a 2-point lead once again for Denial, and a third player is inside the base. It's Study here. He is not going to be able to get much done, but a nice job putting the pressure on TK, forcing them to constantly back up, and look where Replays is at. He's going to let the spawners run out, and this is how you win games, guys. It's not just the gun skill or the fights. It's the awareness and the heads-up plays. Great demonstration there from Replays, the former FaZe captain, and we're going to see what is Replays up to now. He's going to be pushing on this right side. Meanwhile, his teammates are going to be scoring, so not a whole lot of action on Denial's end. They're going to play it nice and slow. TK just making too many mental mistakes and not winning the clutch fights when they need to. Most Denial in a fantastic position to take this game. Just 2 minutes from a big victory here to kick off their night. Saints has been beastly this evening as well. He dropped 35 in our first respawn game mode on Freight, 37 actually. Now he's sitting at 26, looking for a second 30 bomb. He has 2 captures as well. And he's gonna find this kill through the wall before being cleaned up. More action inside the base. Sharp trying to double back for defense. Base clear. They're not out of it yet. Still 90 seconds to work with. They were able to sneak a cap in to make it a 3-point game, 6-9. Denial still in the lead. Sharp guessing the wrong direction, will be cut down, 4 down. As you see Zuma pick up 2, Study the other 2. And here comes the push on the spawners, Study leading the charge. Man, this Study guy is such a talented player. He had some issues on Envy, just finally hitting it big, known throughout the Call of Duty community. Loved to party, loved to hang out. Envy saw it as a bit of distraction. Cut him, made room for 2 more players. JCap brought back onto the team, but as soon as I saw Zuma pick up Study, I said, this is going to be a quality squad. When they got Saints after FaZe cut him, I knew this was going to be a powerhouse slaying squad, and Replays doing the objective work just tops off this squad. They were one of my favorites to do work coming into Season 3. They were able to do it early on. Sloppy in recent history, but you also have to remember they've won the most recent LAN at UMG Dallas, as well as 4 straight appearances in the grand finals of the 2K and 5K series online. Do not sleep on this squad. They are not done yet, and they start their night with a big win, 10-7 over Team Kaliber. Theory's going to rage quit. Goonjar dropping 29 and 21, though. Neslo going -1, Sharp -6. They just could not keep up with the slaying from Denial tonight. Well, guys, that is going to do it for our first match of the evening. I want to encourage you guys to go watch all the other streams on MLG.tv tonight. Big matches still to come. Will, if we got the standings as well as the match graphics of who else is playing tonight, let's share the message. Big battles going down. I know we have Curse playing their bubble team later tonight. How are they going to be able to handle it? Denial still has another match. Same thing with Team Kaliber. Here's a look at it. Denial will face off against FaZe next, a top 4 squad. Not an easy match there at all, and things are going to get tough for Team Kaliber. After losing to Denial, they could potentially go 0-2 unless they can clutch it up against Rise Nation, our #2 squad, who has already secured a spot in the Season 3 finals. I think that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. I'm going to on my personal stream if you want to watch me playing some Destiny with friends later, possibly even some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. But thanks so much for tuning in to the eSports Report, especially those of you who started watching with Destiny at 2 p.m. Plenty more CoD League to come. We'll cover it tomorrow as well as Thursday right here on MLG.tv/ESR.